New Mexico's primary is less than 3 weeks away now, and for Democrats, it's turning into a heated contest. A group of incumbent longtime lawmakers in the House and the Senate are facing challengers looking to shake up the status quo. News 13's Natalie Wattis is live in downtown Albuquerque with a closer look. Natalie?
Dean, there's a battle shaping up between moderate and progressive Democrats that KRQE's political analyst says might make the primary more impactful.
But for viewers out there who are saying, I'll wait around for the general, you might actually have more influence over policy by participating in the primary election season than you will in the general, just given the huge advantages that Democrats have right now in the state of New Mexico.
A question political analyst Gabe Sanchez says Democrats will face this primary is how the party's ideological dynamic could shift.
There's a lot more attention to the Democratic primary because that's probably going to have more impact on some of the big picture policy issues, abortion, reproductive health, paid family leave, etc.
Sanchez says that's why there are more Democrats facing off. On June 4th, 11 incumbent representatives and 7 incumbent senators will fight to keep their seats in the roundhouse, including longtime lawmakers George Munoz, Pete Campos, Linda Lopez, Antonio Maestas, and Patricia Lundstrom.
This is an ongoing internal struggle among the Democratic Party between progressives and those, and remember, it's not a very far ideological gap between those that we're calling moderate Democrats and those that are progressives.
He says one issue highlighted the intra-party fight last session, the defeat of the controversial Paid Family Medical Leave Act.
That came very close to passing last legislative session, and I believe it was 11 Democrats that voted against their party, essentially, with Republicans to block that bill. And I think that's part of the motivation. And a lot of the tactics used against some of the incumbent Democrats are really framed around their stance or their vote on paid family medical leave.
And just a few incumbents getting booted from the legislature could make a big difference. He says one thing to watch will be if other party leaders start weighing in.
Will the governor engage in any of these races as we get closer to the primary? And the other thing to take note of is Speaker Martinez essentially has said, I'm not going to play in that sandbox, said essentially I'm going to support all Democratic incumbents. And that's a pretty important departure.
He says this primary will be one to watch.
So I think it's important for voters to pay close attention. And this is the type of environment where your vote actually could have a major impact on the overall policy environment in the state of New Mexico.
Now, expanded early voting opens tomorrow across the state, and that primary takes place on June 4th. Back to you.
All right, Natalie, thank you. In the Republican primary, a total of just 5 Republican incumbents across the House and the Senate are facing challengers.